Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, enemies and comrades, hope you're doing well. This is Fabrizio Romano. How you doing? All right, let's get started. But before I get started today, please, I will make it quick. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It will take you less than a second. Just hit ping, 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 subscribe, like, and share. And also, comment, tell me what you think. The video today is about two headlines. Raila Odinga cancellation of the Jamhuri Day celebration. His reason being Joe Biden called him to America for an African summit. Two, the second headline. Ruto, he says he'll give $1,000, which is 100,000 Kenyan shillings to everyone that shows up for the Nyayo Stadium Jamhuri Day celebration. He will make this an innovation event for young Kenyans to, get more education, especially in the tech space, and, be valuable in the marketplace. Good idea. But hey, let's start with Raila Odinga. Well, Raila Odinga, he announced a few days ago that he will cancel his parallel Jamhuri Day celebrations because he says, according to him, that Joe Biden invited him to the White House for the African summit. Now, here's the thing with Raila Odinga. We don't believe you, that's number one. The reason why I say Raila is lying is because if he knew that, if he already had an invitation, why tell us the day after your first mandamano? My reason, and I told you guys in the previous video, that Raila's first mandamano meeting was a total disaster, absolutely disaster. Nobody cared about what he had to say. There was nothing much meaningful that came out of it. It was just a bunch of people making noise and complaining about Ruto. Nothing concrete, no solution being offered. It was just a bunch of Bunge la Wananchi members shouting praises to Raila Odinga. And I've said this before, Kenyans need to move away from personality politics into issue-based politics. Just praising Raila day and night will not help you. It's done. We see him as a traitor. He traited the people. He was a traitor amongst the people. So we don't see him as the revolutionary Raila pre-handshake. The handshake messed up his political career. So this whole thing about, Joe Biden called me, so I'll go to US for the meeting, it doesn't make sense. It's a bold lie. If he got a call from Joe Biden to go to America for that African Unit summit, all he had to do was say, hey, you guys go ahead with Mandamano Jamhuri Day meeting. I'll have Orengo, what's his name, Martha Karua, and the rest of the cows to run the celebrations. I'll meet you guys later. I'll come in the next day and we'll continue with our Mandamano. But like I said, they tested the ground. They saw how many people showed up in the first Mandamano. It was a total disaster. Nobody cared. He saw the Kenyan people are willing to move on. The Kenyan people care about the economy. They care about their pockets. They want to see that economically they are moving forward or up the social strata, okay? As far as somebody who can improve their livelihood, improve the quality of their life, improve the quality of education, improve the quality of healthcare they receive, okay? And Ruto is so far, at least is being perceived as somebody who's doing something about that. So that leaves Raila looking like somebody who's just making noise, a sore loser that nobody really cares about, which is the case actually. But enough of Raila. That's not even newsworthy. Second, Ruto. Ruto is telling us that if you show up to Nyayo Stadium on Jamhuri Day, you will receive $1,000 worth of education in the tech industry. He said that University of Arizona, or Arizona University, there's a difference, has offered that to the Kenyan youth. You will have that opportunity and you'll be able to take a course. The course outline will be given to you. You log in and follow the instructions and you learn something about in the tech industry. Well and good. Is this feasible? I don't know. How many people are going to show up in Nyayo Stadium? I have no idea. How much people can Nyayo Stadium hold? Let's give or take, let's say 100,000. So 100,000, that means that University of Arizona will issue 100,000 worth of course material for Kenyans. And he said anyone is open to come, can come in and just get it. All right. I don't know. It's too good to be true, but I'll just hold my horses. I want to see what happens, and I want to hear people who go there tell their stories after they do go there. Okay? So I will not call on it right now, but I'll say let me give time. Let me just hear people go there. The people who will be given that opportunity, I want to see what's the results after that, if it's true or not. If somebody says that, just don't call him a liar upright. Give him a chance. Let's see if what he's saying is true. If it's not, then we'll take it from there. I know most people are saying Ruto is just saying this because he wants he doesn't want to be embarrassed, because the first Jamhuri Day, not Jamhuri Day, was it Madaraka or Kenyatta Day or Moi Day or whatever the case, Mashujaa Day, was kind of a disaster. Nobody really showed up. So he wants to make sure that this time people show up, a lot of people. So he's offering that as an incentive for people to show up for the Jamhuri Day celebrations. So let's see what happens. And another news, the last news, I know I'm trying to keep this video really short. Here's an issue. There's rumors running around in a couple of CS or UDA members writing on Twitter that Ruto is planning on mending the constitution through the parliament. He says they're trying to tinker with the constitution to create official office of the opposition party or something like that, which I also talked about in my previous video, where it's titled Raila, the Cristiano Ronaldo of Kenyan politics. Go watch that video and tell and come back and comment, and I'll say it again in short. It will be unconstitutional. You cannot go to the parliament, cannot change the constitution. We have to have a referendum must be held, a plebiscite vote, where each Kenyan goes out there and vote if they are for or against an amendment of the constitution. This is not up to the parliament, okay? That's how you go about the amendment of the constitution. You cannot just wake up and tell your parliamentarians, hey, vote for this issue for a change of the constitution. You have to go directly to the people in order to do that. And as I said in my previous video, if Ruto is going to this route, is going to take this road of amending the constitution to suit whether it's Raila or his friends, then that's where the goodwill of the Kenyan people shall depart from him, and he shall join Raila in political Siberia. We are not playing around about the constitution. There's nothing wrong with this constitution. It's just as good as it is. It just needs to be implemented. Another really small news before I go. There's a bunch of governors that came up and say that they are anti this idea of monitoring their governor accounts. Why are you against that? You should be welcoming that if you're a governor. People need to see how you spend their money. That's taxpayers' money. It's not your private bank account. Your private bank account, you can tell us, hey, listen, nobody should see how I spend my money. But if the taxpayers are paying their taxes and they're giving you governors money to spend it on what we need to be spent it on, we have the right, we the people, we the taxpayers need to know how much you withdrew and what you used it on, okay? So it's a shame for a bunch of governors to hold a press conference complaining about this. I mean, where do you guys live? This is a shame, but I will keep my video short. Like I said, in conclusion, Raila Odinga, your time is up. Whether you lie to us, telling us you're going to America because Joe Biden called you, we don't believe you. We all know that your first Mandamano meeting was a disaster and you're embarrassed, so you're coming up with sorry excuses talking about Joe. Joe Biden doesn't even know who you are. So stop lying, okay? Subscribe, share, and tell me what you think. This is Fabrizio Brumano. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessing comes your way. Bye.